5 wounded warriors are in the middle of an amazing climb up Mount McKinley in Alaska. It is the highest mountain in North America, more than 20,000 feet. And just 2 days after they began, disaster struck not far from where they were. 4 Japanese climbers were killed by an avalanche. Their bodies never recovered. The altitude, the cold, and the weather have made it a tough slog for the wounded warriors, but they are not giving up. And joining us now on the phone from their camp at 14,000 feet are retired Army Captain Jesse Acosta and retired Army Sergeant Kirk Bauer. Good morning to both of you, and I want to start with you, Sergeant Bauer. You are 13 days into this journey. How's it going?
It's going very well, Rebecca. The weather has been holding out. We only had one storm where there were 30-mile-an-hour winds and 70-mile-an-hour gusts. They got down to about 0 degrees on the pass above us. But the weather has been cooperating. It's the most spectacular scenery you've ever seen. And we've been making slow, steady progress, so now we're at 14,000 feet.
I am so happy to hear that from you. I want to ask you, Captain Acosta, you know, we did get this news about the unfortunate incident involving the 4 Japanese tourists who were also climbing the mountain, and a 200-foot avalanche happened and buried them alive. Have you seen anything along those lines in your travels?
No, we have encountered a lot of incidents along the way. Just yesterday we had a rock avalanche not too far from our tent. But, you know, that incident set quite a somber tone, I think, you know, on our team and on all climbing teams. But, you know, more than anything else, it really, you feel for the families, you feel for the loved ones. But events like that really show you the reality. You know, they really help you understand the reality of what can happen on this mountain.
Sergeant Bauer, your team originally set out to make this climb in 24 days. Do you think it's possible you'll make it to the peak by then?
Well, we don't know how many it's going to take. Right now, we're making good progress, but we're going to take it one day at a time, and we expect to get up there. The weather, of course, is the big factor, and we've been dealing with a lot of, you know, the issues being amputees. Everyone's had to deal with some issues with abrasions and pressure sores and some equipment that wasn't working, but we've been able to address it and just keep moving forward. But we do hope to make it around that time, Rebecca, but
Will you just keep moving forward? Captain Jesse Acosta, Sergeant Kirk Bauer, thank you so much. Godspeed. You're an inspiration.